Ever wished your coding assistant could plan the entire feature before writing a single line of code? Today, I'll show you Kiro, Amazon's brand new, totally free AI IDE that flips vibe coding on its head. This isn't just another autocomplete tool that suggests the next line. Kiro actually thinks through your requirements like a senior developer, designs your system architecture with proper planning, and breaks down implementation into manageable, trackable tasks, all before generating a single line of code. We are talking about a complete paradigm shift in AI assisted development. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a working plan to try Kiro and automate the grunt work in your next project. Kiro isn't just autocomplete on steroids. It's an agentic IDE, meaning multiple AI agents collaborate across your entire development workflow, not just in a chat window. The magic lies in two revolutionary pillars that separate it from tools like Cursor, GitHub Copilot, or Windsurf. First, specs. These are structured documents that automatically generate comprehensive requirements, design specifications, and implementation tasks from your simple prompts. Think of it as having a technical lead who actually leads the brief, analyzes your existing code base, and plans everything out methodically before anyone touches the keyboard. Second, hooks. These are event-driven automations that run continuously in the background. They execute tests, update documentation, fix lint errors, check security vulnerabilities, and maintain code quality standards the moment you hit save. It's like having a vigilant senior developer reviewing every change instantly. Built on VS Code's proven foundation, Kiro supports all your favorite extensions and preserves your familiar workflow while adding this structured intelligence layer. And here's the best part. It's powered by Claude Sonnet 4, giving you access to cutting-edge AI reasoning capabilities, completely free during the preview period. Ready to transform your development workflow? The setup process is refreshingly straightforward and takes less time than your morning coffee. First, download the installer for Windows, macOS, or Linux from Kiro.dev. No AWS account required, no complicated sign-up process. The installation file is approximately 200 MB and installs just like any standard desktop application. Once installed, sign in using your preferred method, GitHub for seamless repository integration, Google for convenience, or AWS Builder ID if you're already in the AWS ecosystem. I personally recommend GitHub since it automatically syncs with your existing repositories. Next, you'll have the option to import your VS Code settings, themes, key bindings, extensions, everything transfers over seamlessly. This is where Kiro really shines because it preserves your exact workflow while adding AI superpowers on top. For command line lovers, the setup automatically adds a pkiro command to your terminal. Now you can simply navigate to any project directory and run Kiro.id to launch with full context understanding. The entire process takes under 5 minutes and you are immediately ready to start building with structured AI assistance. Let me show you the magic with a real-world example. I'll add a product review system to an existing e-commerce application. In traditional AI coding, I'd jump straight into writing React components and hope for the best. But Kiro follows a professional, structured approach. I start by simply typing add reviews to products in the chat. Watch what happens next. This is where the magic begins. Kiro immediately generates a comprehensive requirements.md file with detailed user stories written in EARS format. That's easy approach to requirement syntax. Each story reads like professional documentation. When a customer submits a review, the system shall store the rating and text with proper validation. And when displaying reviews, the system shall show average ratings and review counts. These aren't basic requirements. They cover edge cases I might forget: duplicate review prevention, content moderation, rating validation, and mobile responsiveness. Next, I review and approve the requirements. Then Kiro moves to the design phase. It analyzes my existing code base, understanding my technology stack, folder structure, and coding patterns. Then it generates a comprehensive design document with TypeScript interfaces, RESTful API endpoints, database schemas, and even sequence diagrams showing exactly how data flows through the system. This is like having a technical architect document everything before implementation starts. Finally, Kiro creates a detailed tasks.md file with step-by-step implementation items. Each task includes unit tests, integration tests, error handling, loading states, accessibility requirements, and mobile optimization. I can see exactly what needs to be done and in what logical order. The beauty is that I can review, modify, and approve each phase before moving forward. No surprises, no missed requirements, no technical debt. This transforms chaotic vibe coding into professional, maintainable development, while specs handle the strategic planning. Hooks automate the tactical execution. Think of hooks as intelligent triggers that maintain code quality and consistency without any manual intervention. Here's a practical example. I want every new React component automatically checked for single responsibility principle violations. I open the hooks panel, click the plus button, and describe this rule in plain English. When I save a React component, analyze it for SRP violations and suggest refactoring opportunities. From this moment forward, whenever I save a component file, Kiro automatically analyzes it and provides actionable improvement suggestions. But hooks go much deeper than simple linting. I can set up automatic documentation updates when API endpoints change, security vulnerability scans before Git commits, or comprehensive test generation for new functions. The built-in library includes hooks for just test automation, internationalization synchronization, dependency updates, and performance monitoring. What's brilliant is that hooks are version control files in your project repository. This means you can share them with your entire team through Git, creating consistent quality standards across all developers. When a new team member joins, they automatically inherit all your quality checks and automation rules. The real power emerges when you combine multiple hooks into workflows. For instance, when I modify a database schema, one hook automatically updates TypeScript interfaces, another regenerates API documentation, and a third creates database migration scripts. It's like having a senior developer's entire checklist automated and enforced on every file change. This isn't just convenient, it's transformative for maintaining production, ready code quality throughout the entire development lifecycle. Kiro's intelligence comes from understanding your project's unique context through steering files, living style guides that teach Kiro how to behave in your specific environment. These markdown files live in your .kiro/steering folder and act as persistent instructions for AI behavior. The system automatically generates three foundational files: product.md file describing your application's purpose, user base, and core features; structure.md file outlining your folder organization, architecture patterns, and coding conventions; and tech.md file documenting your technology stack, dependencies, and deployment requirements. But you can create custom steering files for any domain-specific knowledge. If you're following test-driven development, create a tdd.md file instructing Kiro to write tests before implementation. If you're working with specific design patterns, document them in steering files so Kiro consistently applies them across your entire code base. For advanced integration, connect MCP servers using the Model Context Protocol. This allows Kiro to integrate with external tools and data sources. Connect a Figma MCP server, and Kiro can compare your HTML output against design specifications automatically. Hook up a database MCP, and Kiro can query real production data to inform its suggestions. The possibilities are endless, from internal API integration to project management tool synchronization. Here's the incredible part. During the public preview, Kiro is completely free with 50 agent interactions monthly. That's generous enough for multiple feature implementations and learning. When paid tiers launch, pricing remains reasonable. Pro at 19 monthly provides 1,000 interactions, while Pro Plus at 39 offers 3,000 interactions. For context, implementing a typical feature uses 10-5 feed interactions, so even the free tier supports substantial development work. Kiro solves the fundamental problem. plaguing AI assisted development, the massive gap between rapid prototyping and production deployment. Traditional AI coding tools help you write code faster, but often create unmaintainable technical debt and undocumented systems. Kiro enforces engineering best practices from day one. Specs ensure comprehensive documentation and clear requirements traceability. Hooks maintain consistent quality standards automatically. Together, they transform AI from a rapid prototyping tool into a production ready development partner. Because it's built on VS Code's proven foundation, your existing workflow remains completely intact while gaining these powerful structured development capabilities. This isn't just about coding faster, it's about building better, maintainable software systems. If you're ready to move beyond chaotic AI coding to structured, production ready development, Kiro is your answer. Download it free at kiro.dev. Links are in the description along with my sample hooks and steering files. Hit that like button. If this helped you understand the future of AI development, subscribe for more in-depth tool reviews and drop a comment about which Kiro feature excites you most.